The stage from the audience.
Really?
Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
tonight
I
last
didn't.
night.
Okay. Okay. Sure. All right. I'm here with Bobby Box, who is associate producer of the Puppetry Arts Center, or the Center for Puppetry Arts. This is Bobby Box, who is associate producer for the Center of Puppetry Arts. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Thanks for having us here for the show.
I'm glad to have you here.
Will you tell me about your new director series?
Yes, our new direction series starts with Kaidan, which is the show you'll be seeing part of here in just a few minutes, and it closes 7th. We're going to follow that in September with a Count Me Puppet from Saw Theater in Cincinnati. After that, we're doing a very special thing featuring local artists from both here at the center and around Atlanta called XP Terror. It's a very experimental adult piece that's all sort of Halloween themed, so it's real edgy and kind of experimental and a lot of fun. We're going to follow that with Flamingo Bar in January. A group from Germany is coming to do that. Midsummer Night's Dream in April and May, and that's going to be appropriate for high school age as well. The Romantic Life of Everyday Objects from Colorado, and another experimental puppetry theater in May and June. And then this summer, The Pirate Widow Chung is coming down from Canada. It promises to be a really great season.
Great, that sounds like a lot of fun. We'll have to get out for those. They're for adults mainly.
That's right. The appropriate ages go down as low as 18 or. And if you'd like more information, you can go to our website at www.puppet.com.
All right,
puppet.org.
Thank you very much. Thanks for speaking with us and having us here to this wonderful center.
Welcome.
Thank you. How's that?
Screwed that up!
We're here with Bobby Box, who's associate producer of the Center for Puppetry Arts. Thanks for having us here, and how are you doing?
Oh, doing great, and thanks for coming here.
So what do you do here?
I'm the associate producer, which means I serve on artistic committees that plan what shows we're going to be doing and which companies to invite from all over the world. I also write and direct a lot of the shows here, both for adults and for kids.
So do you have one of your plays coming up?
Yes, actually, Charlotte's Web for kids is coming up, and that's going to be followed by The Velveteen Rabbit during the holidays. So that'll be a lot of fun.
I love the Velveteen Rabbit.
Oh, yeah, those are both great, great stories.
Will you tell us a little bit about the new Direction series?
Yes, the New Direction series is a series that we have primarily for adults. Some shows are appropriate for 12 and up, some are appropriate for 18 and up, and that's in our publicity. You can always check and see which ones those are. Our first show of this season for our New Direction series is Kaidan. It's directed by Ping Chong of New York City, famous performance artist. And that's the show that you'll be seeing parts of today. That show will be followed by A Count Me Puppet, a group coming down from Cincinnati in September. And then in October, we have a really great thing planned for Halloween. It's called XP Terror. It's a variation on our experimental puppet theater. And it's all Halloween themed this year, using the center's artists as well as artists from around Atlanta. Promises to be a great Halloween party.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for having us here.
Thank you very much. And if you'd like more information about these shows and others that we have in our New Direction series, you can just go to www.puppet.org.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Was that better?
A collaboration between the Theater Communications Group and Absolute Vodka, Creative Loafing, the National Endowment for the Arts, Delta Airlines, Fairfield Inn, Midtown Atlanta, and WXIA TV 11 Alive for their support of this production. The New Direction series is supported by the Georgia Council for the Arts, the Fulton County Arts Council, and the City of Atlanta Bureau of Cultural Affairs. We encourage you to actively advocate for public funding of the arts to ensure low ticket prices at the center. And now, enjoy the fabulous return of Kaidan.
A long, long time ago, before living memory, before the coming of highways and of cars, a Buddhist priest named Muso Kukshi, traveling alone through a remote province, lost his way. He was beginning to despair of finding shelter for the night when he saw, on the top of a hill lighted by the last rays of the sun, a little hermitage built for a solitary priest. Hello? Is anyone there? Excuse me. I'm very sorry to be disturbing you, sir, but I've lost my way in the mountains and wonder if I could shelter with you for the night.
No. No, I have never taken in lodgers. But in the valley below you will find a certain hamlet where lodging and food can be obtained. There you will find rest.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to go on to a section of Hoichi. So if I could have David in its place in costume. Give me a high sign when you're ready, please. Tell Bill.
Which consisted of less than a dozen farm cottages just before dark. He was kindly received in the home of the headman of the village. 30 or 40 people were assembled in the principal apartment at the moment of Muso's arrival. He was aware of something going on, but he was shunted into a small separate room where he was promptly supplied with food and bedding. Being very tired, he lay down to rest at an early hour. But a little before midnight, he was roused from sleep by the sound of loud weeping.
Reverend sir,
What is it?
forgive me, sir, but it is my painful duty to tell you that I am now the responsible head of this house. Yesterday, I was only the eldest son, but my father died not a few hours ago. The people you hear in the next room are the inhabitants of our village here. They are assembled to pay their last respects to my late father. Now we are going to another village, nearby, for according to our custom, not one of us may remain in this village with the dead this night. Strange things always happen in a house where a corpse has been left alone. We think it might be better for you to come away with us.
I am deeply grateful for your hospitality. But why didn't you tell me earlier about your father's death? I would have performed the funeral service before your departure. As it is, I shall stay by the body until morning. There's no need to fear for my safety. I am not afraid of ghosts or demons.
Very well, sir. We must all be on our way now. Thank you for performing the service, and please, take care of yourself this night. Goodbye.
Good night. Thank you again for your kind hospitality.
We're going to do this again. Stage left shadows. If we're going to present the... But let's try it one more time.
That's good, because I just figured out how this works just now.
So is it okay if y'all just focus on stage, right?
I got the name of that, but yeah, probably even more.
Bill, headset, please.
Out.
Musso found his way to the hamlet, which consisted of less than a dozen farm cottages just before dark. He was kindly received in the home of the headman of the village. 30 or 40 people were assembled in the principal apartment at the moment of Musso's arrival. he was aware of something going on, but he was shunted into a small separate room where he was promptly supplied with food and bedding. Being very tired, he lay down to rest at an early hour. But a little before midnight, he was roused from sleep by the sound of loud weeping.
Reverend sir? Reverend sir?
What is it?
Forgive me, sir, but it is my painful duty to tell you that I am now the responsible head of this house. Yesterday, I was only the eldest son, but my father died not a few hours ago. The people you hear in the next room are the inhabitants of our village here. They are assembled to pay their last respects to my late father. Now we are going to another village, nearby, for according to our custom, not one of us may remain in this village with the dead this night. Strange things always happen in a house where a corpse has been left alone. We think it might be better for you to come away with us.
I am deeply grateful for your hospitality. But why didn't you tell me earlier about your father's death? I would have performed the funeral service before your departure. As it is, I shall stay by the body until morning. There's no need to fear for my safety. I am not afraid of ghosts or demons.
Very well, sir. We must all be on our way now. Thank you for performing the service, and please, take care of yourself this night. Goodbye.
Good night. Thank you again for your kind hospitality.
And yes, now we'll go on to Hoichi.
Every man, woman, and child, every son, daughter, and parent, every noble lord and lady, relation of relation, retainer of retainer, blood of blood, and most pitiful of all, the infant emperor carried by his nurse, perished in the blood-stained sea. There on the shores of Danowura, in the straits of Shimonoseki, the ghosts of Heike warriors rise out of the deep to drown unwary fishermen. There by that shore, the Buddhist temple Amidaji was built to appease the restless dead.
There by that shore, the Buddhist temple Amidaji was built to appease the restless dead.
It was at this temple that the strangest thing of all happened to a blind boy named Hoichi. One summer night,
Hoichi, my friend.
Hi.
The spirits of the Heike clan have been restless again. They have capsized poor Misako and taken him to the bottom of the sea.
Hi.
I must go to perform the funeral service for his widow and many children.
Hey.
But it is very far away. You need not wait up for me. I will be gone till very late.
I will be just fine here by myself. You needn't worry about me, good friend.
Then I am on my way.
Hey.
No, go ahead. We're going to go work into the biwa.
Wow.
You can fast forward into the biwa.
Oh shit, what a hot night. Woo. Oh.
Thank you, David. That's
Oh, you're
all
so
we'll
welcome.
get. Now that you took away the entire mood.
The biwa play is the best part. I wanna rock and roll.
I didn't know. Mic, please. The screen should be down.
It. What gate can this be? I know of none in this area.
My master is deeply pleased that you have come. He has heard of your unearthly musical abilities only from afar. It will give him great pleasure to hear you play before him. My master wishes to hear the complete saga of the Heike clan.
Hey, I beg your pardon, but it would take many nights to sing.
Then you must come back night after night after night after night until the saga is completed.
Hey,
And now a word of caution.
hey,
You must tell no one, absolutely no one, of your visits to my master. Is that clear?
hey.
Come forward before the august assembly. My master commands you to play.
Orte, I have come.
It is good that you have come. Nagal-sama, my betrothed. We were to be married, but now I am going to die. I am quite resigned to die. Yet, I think we shall meet again.
Indeed, we shall meet again, and in that pure land there will be no pain of separation.
I do not mean the Pure Land. I believe that we are destined to meet again in this world, although I shall be buried tomorrow.
But how can that be, my love?
I must again be born a girl and grow to womanhood. You would have to wait 15 or 16 years.
But my dear one, how would I know you in the body of another, under another name, unless you can tell me of a sign or token?
I cannot give you a sign. Only the gods and the Buddha know how and where we shall meet again.
You have my solemn promise. I will wait for you.
Until we meet again, my promised husband.
Orte? Orte!
Cheeseburgers. I'll have 2 mineral waters. 2 large mineral waters. Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Cheeseburger deluxe, strawberry shake, medium fries, small Coke, 1 large chicken McNuggets, Big Mac, no pickles, no onions, 1 apple pie, 2 burgers, 2 small fries, a chocolate sundae with no nuts, a quarter pounder with cheese, and a hot chocolate.
Something to drink with that?
A hot chocolate.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Okay, I'd like a crispy, no, wait a minute. A grilled, can you give me a double quarter pounder with cheese, please? And small fry, give me, can you supersize that with a big, large one, Sprite? Yeah. Okay. So that's a double quarter pounder with cheese, Sprite, and big fry. Yeah, supersize the whole thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
I like the crispy chicken deluxe. Fries. I'll have a shake. A strawberry shake. A large strawberry shake.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Fish fillet deluxe, a grilled chicken deluxe, arch deluxe, and 2 barks and 1 Sprite.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order? May I help you?
Excuse me. I was startled when I looked up and saw you just now. You look so much like a woman I knew a long time ago. May I ask, where do you come from? What is your name?
Give me a
Test.
Say what?
Hey. Okay. And these are the puppeteers from the show that we just saw. Can I get all of your names?
Hi, my name is David Ige. I'm Lee Randall.
Pamela O'Connor.
Don Smith.
Okay. So you guys were all put together for this show. Will you tell me a little bit about it? Anyone?
Well, the show's called Kaidan, and it's based on It's 3 stories based on a book by Lafcadio O'Hearn called Kaidan. And Lafcadio O'Hearn was was a man who in the 1800s moved to Japan and stayed there, loved it. He married a Japanese woman, and Kaidan are the English translations of some of their folk tales and ghost stories.
So it's a pretty scary show.
It's more stylistically, not exactly scary, but how do you say? Not
better word, haunting.
It's haunting and moody.
Haunting and moody. That's a very good definition of it. Very much Ping Chong. Yeah.
So do you guys make the puppets yourself?
No, not in this case. We worked on them. We helped to work on them, but we didn't make them from scratch. I mean, there were builders here. They were all made for the show here.
At the Center for Puppetry Arts. They were designed, however, by a Japanese designer, Mitsuo Ishii-san, and he also designed the set. So it was a collaborative effort, really, with 3 major prongs. One was John Ludwig here at the Center for Puppetry Arts, who was like the puppet coordinator, helping Ping realize what could be achieved with puppets, because although Ping had used puppets in his work, he hadn't really done a puppet show before. So there's John Ludwig, Mitsuo Ishii of Japan being the designer, and then Ping as the conceptualizer and director.
And then on a second layer, there's a sound design and the slide design and lighting design, which all were done in different places too. Which
right.
The sound design came from New York basically, and the slide design, and then the lighting design was done here by Liz Lee. So it's an interesting layering of who was involved. A lot of people, a lot of time.
And before we go any further, we want to mention that one of the puppeteers is not here, and his name is Fred Riley, and he is crucial to the running of the show. I mean, there's only 5 of us back there to do all of this, and
we needed him today.
We wish he was here, but he's right now having his foot mended too.
So, you guys are from different places. You're out of Atlanta?
Yes.
And
Primarily, I live in New York now, originally from Hawaii, been acting for 20 years, and this is my first experience with puppets and live acting at the same time, so it's a challenge because there's so many technical things involved in puppetry that I had no idea existed until I came here, and it's a fascinating challenge and something that I'm looking forward to.
There are also muscles that hurt that he had no idea he even had, right? That's a new part of it for puppetry.
so, where are you from?
My name is Pamela O'Connor, and I used to live in Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for 18 years, but 3 years ago moved to Western North Carolina, so I live in Asheville. Now I've founded a nonprofit organization for puppetry there, and they called me to engage me in this project when they were putting it together, so I'm in and out.
And
I'm from Atlanta. I basically live here. I've done some television for Georgia Public Television, so I've got 3 shows running on GPTV. And I travel a lot, though. I worked in London last year. I put a show in the West End that I was a puppet coordinator for, like John does, did for this. I did that for a show in the West End, so that was really fun and exciting.
so, how long is this going to be playing?
Here in Atlanta, it will only be through this weekend, but then we do an extensive tour that will take us to London, New York, Washington, D.C. at the Kennedy Center, Pittsburgh, and L.A.
Wow, I bet you guys are excited. Kansas.
And Kansas in the middle of it all.
Well, I wish you guys good luck, and I hope you have a safe trip, your whole tour and everything, and thanks for giving us the show.
I'm sure.
Appreciate it.
Any-
You can come see a real run through.
Yes, we're going to come see it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
How's that? Okay. Okay. It's going. We're here at the Center for Puppetry Arts to see a preview of the play Kai Dan that is playing currently here as part of the New Direction series.